cleaning is the least of her concerns for this 78-year-old. She's been living in her car for nearly 2 months because she can't afford a place to live.
I look at it as a journey. I've had many journeys in my life.
Money is tight because her only income is Social Security. She's sold many of her possessions over the last few years, but she still doesn't have enough money.
Hello there, YouTube. It is your girl Monrose with State of the Communitah, and we are gathered here today to observe this white woman, this glorious white with this elder that lives out in Florida. Could you believe? She's a Florida woman, honey. She is out here and she is a senior citizen, and she has gotten herself into a pickle. She has found out that she is homeless out here in Trump country. So let's hear what she had, how she got in this situation. Rotate.
New here at 10 o'clock, a startling number of South Florida senior citizens are experiencing homelessness.
One woman was brave enough to share her story in hopes of helping others find their voice. The Night Team's Heather Walker has tonight's 7 investigates.
Carolyn's clothes hang neatly in the back seat of her car
I'm a neat freak.
and are organized in the trunk.
This is my dry cleaning my silks, which I can't afford right now.
Dry cleaning is the least of her concerns for this 78-year-old. She's been living in her car for nearly 2 months because she can't afford a place to live.
I look at it as a journey. I've had many journeys in my life.
Money is tight because her only income is Social Security. She's sold many of her possessions over the last few years, but she still doesn't have enough money. We spoke with her here in a well-lit parking lot.
But she manages to keep all white everything. I just find that very interesting. She has an all white outfit, an all white car, all white clothes, and all white purse. It's just very interesting to me how her whole style is very telling of a suspicious suspect type.
In North Broward, where she spends time doing word puzzles.
Where it has the large letters for people like me.
And sleeping, sitting up.
Since I've
Like a vampire, honey. She sits straight up like a vamp.
been here, I sleep here in the seat, squinched down. My ankles and legs are swollen from having to sit all the time.
Yeah.
I buy jug water. It's cheaper.
You got a
and I
bed?
eat 1 meal a day for $2.02, and then I get a free senior drink.
She gets
Free senior drink? What kind of drink? What's in that drink? I want to know. Do you get a shot of liquor with it?
free gym memberships as part of her Medicare plan.
I do go shower and do my makeup, my hair.
Very brave. Very brave.
Cassandra Rett, the Housing and Social Services Manager for the city of Pompano Beach, is trying to find Carolyn a place to live.
She was my godsend.
Of course, the typical that they go find the nearest black woman to go and help these people. That's mandatory.
Be my aunt. It could be my mother.
Wait a minute, your mama ain't gonna be out here living in her BMW. That's not possible, ma'am. That's not our people. We can't be doing that. Where's this lady's husband at? Has anybody asked that? Where are her kids at? You have nobody, not even a little white dog. There's nobody.
It just breaks my heart just how humble Carolyn is.
Cassandra says she is
And then she said she's getting Social Security. Ma'am, that's welfare. Where your savings at? You've lived out in here in Florida. She blew it all at the casino or spent it all on some condo that she can't afford, some highfalutin, high-rise, money-grubbing condo. You spent all your money in that, and now there's nothing left for retirement. So you're out here by yourself. That's wild. She ain't got nobody, not even a little Toto.
seeing more and more seniors in need. Support services for them are at capacity.
As you know, the rent is skyrocketing.
Look at these places. This look like where the homeless people live in the high rises. How much you think the rent cost out there? How much? And she been living out there a long time, and she just now got homeless?
Pocketed. That's the main factor of why these seniors are on the street, is because they cannot afford the rent.
Ron Book, chairman of Miami-Dade Homeless Trust.
Well, I wonder what happened. They could, like, afford it before. I wonder.
Says homeless seniors are incredibly vulnerable.
We know if you put vulnerable elderly on the street, they're going to die earlier.
So
Take a look at this trend. In 2019, people ages 65 and older made up nearly 8% of the homeless population in Miami-Dade County. By 2024, that number almost doubled to 14% and is projected to reach 22% by 2030.
The face of homelessness has changed. And I want people in our community to
Yes, the face of homelessness is very white.
think about their mothers and their grandmothers and their grandfathers being homeless for the first time.
It can happen to anyone. Don't think it can't. Because I never thought about it.
Carolyn has not lost her sense of humor despite living in her 22-year-old car.
That's my baby.
That
She's falling
BMW
apart like me.
is her baby.
She hopes speaking out about something so personal might help others.
Other people may need somebody to be their spokesperson, because this is the only thing I ever felt ashamed of in my life. And I truly felt ashamed.
This is it. This is the only thing you can think of. What do y'all think that she did to her children and her husband or whoever, that there's nobody? Everybody kicked the bucket. I just don't think that that's possible. I think there's more to this story that she's not telling.
But this is the right thing to do.
Just in the last few days, Carolyn's situation has changed. With the recent heavy rain, her car started to leak. Cassandra says the city put her up in this hotel for now, but she's working to get Carolyn a permanent place to live.
Well, I just wonder, maybe there's a reason. I was just thinking, maybe there's a reason. Maybe this is the reason. You think? Maybe. Maybe this has something to do with it. I don't know. Yeah. Again. All right, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.